Hey YouTube, this is Wexdarn here. Welcome back to Let's Play Spyro the Dragon, and in this part we're going to the treetops. Now, I like this level, but it is one of the more gimmicky levels in the game, I'd say. It's like, there's two major gimmicks for this level. The first being the Gem Thieves, like the one you just saw run off then in that cutscene for this level. The second gimmick is supercharge ramps, which are dotted in various places throughout the level, and you basically have to use them to explore well, the treetops. So, you know, jumping from one to another by running with the supercharge platforms and then gliding off them. So, and I really do like the use of supercharge in this game. I think it's probably the best use of it in the actual series because it doesn't get implemented that much into the other two games, but I think that's good. I mean, I think you should have the idea used well rather than the idea used repeatedly and failing after the first implementation of it. So here's Lyle.
Greetings, Spyro. For an amazing tour of the treetops. Don't just stop at one supercharge.
So there's Lyle hinting that you can chain supercharges, but if you've fully completed the Magic Crafters world, then you'd already know how to chain them together and stuff. But anyway, what you have to do here is run off the end and then glide over here, and if you're lucky you can make it into the swirly blue thingy. But if you don't, that's okay. As long as you have an extra life, you'll just end up back at the start of the platform. So yeah, glide over here, and I'm not sure this is where you're supposed to make it, but it is the safest way of doing it. Like, just glide into that swirly blue thing, and then when you turn around you can just land back here. So it's a safe way of doing it. There we go. And here's our second dragon for the level, which will be Jed.
That was quite a ride, Spyro. You've learned a lot since you were a young glider.
Yeah, well, you could have found an easier spot to get stuck.
Spyro's getting a bit cheeky now. Anyway, come on, Spyro, surely you can see the logic in depending on the youngest dragon in the kingdom to do everything rather than set out themselves as soon as they've been free to try and help you. I mean, you can see that logic, right? The larger dragons who can actually fly and take down the bigger enemies with much greater ease than you can. Surely you can see why they're not helping out. Sorry, it's just one of the little logic things that bugs me in this game. But anyway, let's just run down this supercharge ramp, jump, and run into that chest. So, as you can see, they really like the amount of gems that they're giving you in this level. Keep them nice and spread out, and here's the exit portal already, but we're actually still missing a dragon, and nearly 200 gems, I think. Yeah, just over 200. So here we go. Return home portal and everything, but we're going to take the swirly blue thing this way. Now there's a higher ledge you can reach up, but if I remember rightly, it required chaining supercharge in order to actually grab that, so we won't be going for it just yet. So go over here, grab yourself an extra life, and you might need them in this level simply because if you miss a jump, it's probably easier for you to die rather than try and recover and then backtrack. So just saying, it might be wise for you to stock up on extra lives a little bit, because essentially just burn through a couple of them, won't damage you in the long run, so it's okay. Anyway, we're going to turn right here instead of jumping through the window, and you can see the second thief for the level. Now, another reason why I chose to go left rather than right is because if you came here first, then you wouldn't have the key for this chest, so it's a good reason to go left then right. Hey, I actually know what I'm doing for once. Who'd have thought? Anyway, let's take Isaac with us.
Spyro, if you jump at the end of a supercharge ramp, you can really go far.
I'm all over it.
We already know how to do it. But thank you. Alright, so let's take this and glide. We can grab this gem box here, but that wasn't actually where we were supposed to go in order to get the thief. See, it's actually like you're actually supposed to glide to your right rather than straight ahead because the thief runs along here. Right, okay, so you're going to want to run down here, then jump to the right of the platform, then use this platform going up, and use that to glide along here, and you can actually get to the ledge that's above the exit portal. So, yeah, the little hidden area up here, it's just gems and this thief. And I think that's actually it for the level if this has 10 more gems in it, and it does. So, see, 500 out of 500, 3 out of 3 dragons. I think it's time for us to return home. And I think that's probably one of my smoothest playthroughs at that level. Because, I mean, yet again I had a kind of recording issue with this, so yeah, I have had to play through it a few times, and sometimes it actually took me up to like 15 minutes, so that's one of my better runs, I must say. Anyway, join me next time when we're going to be taking on Metalhead, the boss for Beastmakers, and I shall see you later, YouTube.